Hey everybody, it's Nicole, Bead'n with Nicole B. Stopping by to say hello, to introduce myself. I noticed that I have some new subscribers. So I wanted to just, come in and say hello and welcome you to the channel. Again, my channel is Bead'n with Nicole B. Bead apostrophe N with Nicole B. And I am Nicole B. So yeah, thank you guys for coming in, for joining me. I had to go out and come back in again and reset it to public because I don't think it was showing on the feed or anything because I didn't see anything. So I went back out and reset it and it was on unlisted. So I think that might have affected what was going on. So but like I was just saying a little bit ago, I wanted to come in and chit chat, say hello to the new subscribers, and say hello to everyone else in the Bead'n crew. That's the name over here that we use for our community, Bead'n crew. And thank you so much, you guys, for subscribing. Thank you for joining my community. I'm so happy to have you here. And I like over here, I like to do tutorials. I make handmade jewelry from beads, gemstones. Yeah. This is what I like to do over here. I like to do handmade jewelry. I like to do tutorials and I like to do how-tos just to show how I put my designs together. And I love to have fun creating. And I just admonish you guys to come over and join me and let's have some fun together. Let's do some stuff together. You can ask me any questions or anything you would like to know as long as it's within reason, nothing too personal. I'm not a superstar or anything like that. So, but the internet can be a little quite different. But anyway, yeah. So, I just wanted to come on and chit chat and see how everybody was doing, making sure you guys are doing self care, you're taking care of yourselves, and all that good stuff. You can't take care of anybody else if you're not taking care of yourself, right? So, yeah, we want to make sure. Hi, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad to have you here. So yeah, I have some stuff planned for tomorrow. I'm going to be going live on tomorrow at 6 p.m. It's actually scheduled already. So you should see that notification. And if not, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss anything. I'm gonna be, going over some good, exciting news tomorrow about what's going on over here on the channel and some upcoming things that we're gonna be doing. Hey, Royal, hey, hey, Gwendolyn. So yeah, I have some really exciting news. I don't know if everybody knows. I've talked about it a little bit on my channel. I just moved into my very first home, and I'm having renovations done, and I'm so excited. Oh, Gwendolyn, thank you so much. That makes me feel so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, I have moved into my new home, and this is my very first home, I should say. And I'm so excited. But I'll go get into more details on tomorrow about what's going on over here on the channel and all of that good stuff. So we'll do some chit chat. I'll go over some the main objective for the live tomorrow is to go over some of my new designs, and then I'm also going to discuss the exciting news that I have. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm excited. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So, like I was saying before, I noticed the live wasn't published. I like to create over here. I like to make custom jewelry, handmade jewelry. Custom meaning, people tell me what they like or what exactly they're looking for, and then I make it. And then the others are just off the top of my head. Most of my jewelry is made from my heart. It's the design that I come up with. So usually people just give me colors and a few other little details, but I come up with the ideas myself. So y'all know what I do over here when I go live. I love my gemstones, y'all. I love it. These are just a few that I have laying out. And then I have to finish editing a video that I'm going to upload for the bracelet that everybody should have seen already. this beauty. I created this one and I did it on a video. So yeah, I'm gonna have the video posted. That I'm looking to have that posted by tomorrow. I just have a few more details to edit and then I'm gonna upload that. Um, I uploaded a short already with that with those purple beads. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But like I said, I like the lives. I like going live because it just allows you to free talk. You just talk and you don't have to worry about editing, and people can join in and talk with you while you're live. And that I really enjoy that. So yeah. Let's see. Was that was really all I wanted to come on and do, is just to chit chat a little bit and kind of give you guys a heads up on tomorrow, what we're going to be doing for tomorrow. And that was it. I don't know if anybody wants to ask me anything, but like I said, I'm not a superstar or anything like that. So you know what, me too. I guess I still get that whole nervous thing going, but I think my first live I was very nervous, very nervous. But now I I'm a little bit more hands-on approach with it. I think it's because I talk for a living, so I have to talk to people at work, so it's not as scary. But when you're talking to people you don't know, you don't even know who's looking. You don't know, primarily you don't know, except for the few people that you do know. But child, listen, I'm like, who over on that other side of that camera looking at me? But yeah, it's all good. I don't stress about it. I just like to share with other people and make people smile. That's just like, that's the whole purpose of life, is to enjoy each other, to love one another, to establish friendships and things like that. It's so much other craziness going on in the world today, and it's like, dude, can we just get along? Can we just be friends? Actually, everybody is not going to be your friend. You have to be okay with that. But right, because they don't talk back unless they're in the comments, which is which is good. you know it's different when you're face to face with someone versus being I call it virtual reality. Yeah, the internet. But yeah, it's if we all just geared up to be a little bit nicer to each other. You don't you don't have to be my friend. It You don't even really have to like me, but the word of God talks about loving one another, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So you can take that with a grain of salt as well, because if you don't love yourself, then you can't expect, that expectation won't be there. It's for someone else to love you. So, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm a people person. I love talking to people and I love to share. And in my sharing, I want to make sure I'm encouraging other people and not just doing a lot of blabbing and talking for no, apparent reason. But yeah. So I was just looking at this bracelet the other day. This is one of the very first, like literally one of the very first bracelets that I made. This I made for myself, and it has that boho style kind of like look. Hi, Rita. Hey, Rita, how you doing? I just decided to come on and do a live real quick, and just chit chat a little bit. I have a live Rita. I have a live schedule for tomorrow. Thank you, Royal. I have a live schedule for tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I'm probably gonna tap in with you this evening, Miss Rita. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Miss Rita is another creator, you guys. Rita Watson. I've been trying to convince her to start a YouTube channel. We talk about it a lot. She's in one of my Facebook groups. Not my group per se, another lady's group, and we're in her group. Miss Darlene. Um, B, um, Jewelry by BDK is her YouTube channel. Jewelry by BDK. She's been very helpful and instrumental in me getting some things done. You already know how I am, Rita. She's been instrumental, with helping me. And Miss Rita has been very instrumental in helping me. And you guys, guess what? She makes beaded jewelry, as well, Miss Rita Watson, but she uses wood beads. She uses the other beads as well, but her thing is she paints the wooden beads and designs them, and they're absolutely beautiful. I love her jewelry. But yeah, we talk about a lot about her getting online, getting on YouTube rather. So yeah, but everybody has their own avenue, things that they want to pursue. It's not for everybody, but I think it's for her. She just doesn't want to do it. I love you too, Rita. So yeah, I was just showing them some beads, Miss Rita, just a couple strands, nothing major. But on tomorrow, the live tomorrow, I'm gonna be showing some of my new designs. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'll be pulling those out. And this is the new bracelet. I actually made this for my cousin, Rita. This my cousin's bracelet I made for her. Some gold hematite and purple amethyst. This one is for her. Yeah. Oh yeah, these are faceted. So the facets catch the light and they sparkle. Oh, my hands are ashy. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, these are. So thank you, Rita. So I have to get that over to her like ASAP because she's been asking for it. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna have some fun tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm ready. I really wanted to do it today, but I'm trying to get used to scheduling the lives. So, that way I'm not just sporadic. Now this one is sporadic, but thank you. Thank you, Royal. The live for tomorrow is scheduled. So I'll kind of do that on a more consistent basis and, let people know when I'm gonna be going live. I do have let's see, I have this bracelet that I have to make that I did. I love these beads. Yeah. So this is how I put my designs, and so that they stay together. I put them on the rods and then I just let it sit until I'm ready to string them. So yeah, this is gonna be. I gotta do a video on this one. I have earrings to go with this as well. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah. And then I have but I'm gonna show some more tomorrow. I'm starting a collection, some collections that I have to start putting names to. And one of my collections that I'm gonna start is I couldn't really um it was inspired by Pandora. So they're gonna be Pandora inspired, similar style, but my own design. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I have to sit down and write the names of these collections out, guys, because whew, yeah, it's a lot. Making jewelry is a lot, and then you try to put it together to run a business. You have to really be organized, which I'm pretty organized, but I'm really learning how to start my own business and be efficient with it. I don't want to just be doing stuff. I want to be efficient and I want to be effective in what I do in my processes and things like that. Oh, put the girls in. Sorry. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to, put everything together and go from there. I don't think I've ever revealed to anybody. I think Rita knows. Yeah, Rita knows what I do as a career. Gwendolyn, yeah, I know. That's why I try to get the camera set to a certain, aspect so that way stuff like that is not happening. I don't like that. So, but yeah, I don't think I've told anybody on my channel what I do really in life. But it me making jewelry kind of stemmed off of that, not from that particularly, but during the pandemic, it started, and then I said, I really love this, and I just started buying beads and just buying beads and buying beads, and it's like, oh my goodness, and then I fell in love. So yeah, I think the first set of purchases was just ridiculous. Like, oh my goodness. I'm not gonna say how much money I spent, but sheesh. Just crazy. Oh, here's the earrings to go with that new design, guys. These are the earrings that go with that bracelet that I'm gonna make. You can see it better with my hand like that. Yeah. That is the these are the earrings. So I'm gonna put this set together. I know I'm jumping all over the place, sorry. So yeah. Let's see. I know, right? I know. It is like I was at somewhere yesterday and a young lady was looking for a couple items just to fix her, what did she say, her necklace? And I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna warn you, once you start buying things and you put your hands to it, and if it's for you, you're gonna fall in love with it. And it's gonna just start a whole a new era for you. So she looked at me like, oh my goodness, really? I'm like, yes. So yeah, you know, usually people know when they're meant to be doing something. You know, because it just comes like that. Usually it just comes. I believe, I'm a personal believer and a firm believer that God equips us with the things that we need to perform the purpose that he put within us. So if he put it in you, and then once you run up on it, it's gonna come out. There's no doubt about that. So yeah. And I believe that my purpose, the obsession is really bad. Yep, Rita, we know. It is the beauty supply store. The beauty supply store sell beads too. I did not know that. Maybe it's not. Maybe ours don't. Unless it's, well, they do sell bracelets and necklaces and things, stuff that's already put together. But I'm telling you, it's like, oh my goodness, it's like hotcakes. You just, and it's not like you need them. It's not like we need them. We see them and they're pretty. So it's like, oh, I don't have these. Let me get them. Let me get them. It's like, oh my goodness. So I think for the past couple, actually this year, from the beginning of the year until recently, when Intergym came, I hadn't bought really anything. But a week ago when Intergym was here, I shopped. I bought some beads, but it was things. It was things that I didn't have, and I had already had a list of beads that I wanted to accumulate while I was there this time around. So I said, okay. So I made sure I put a list, and I went by my list. I walked around and looked first, and then got that list out and said, nope, you stay focused. Right, Rita, we can have 1,000 beads, and still like, oh, I don't have this. I don't have this size. You have these same beads at home in 10 millimeters, but because you just seen them in 8, now you want to grab the 8. It's crazy. Like, this is this bag right here is all hematite. All hematite. I went to the show and bought another bag just like this. Like, but I have a legitimate reason for that, because I'm switching over now to using the hematite, the small little bitty hematites. And you guys don't, um I'm using for spacers. So I need the hematite, because you know how difficult it is to find metal that doesn't tarnish or start turning colors and things like that. So it's like, okay, hematite is the best way to go for me right now, because it's pretty, and they almost had that diamond. They have the, well, not almost, they do those diamond cuts, the facets. So they're very pretty. Um, yeah, I went there. This was the main thing on my list. An explanation. I know Miss Rita is crazy. It's ridiculous. I don't think I think maybe one more strand of the rose gold. But the ones that I bought the most this time, I'm not supposed to be doing this till tomorrow, but whatever. We'll just discuss a few. These, I did more of the smaller, and then I got some silvers. And I'm telling you, these things are gorgeous. They are absolutely beautiful. They just like, oh, they have that shine and that glisten. Yeah. So when you want to put something together, just grab hematite. I'm making them bigger than what they really are. Grab some hematite. Like, this is simple, but it's gorgeous. When you put this bracelet together, it's like, oh my goodness, come on. Um, nah, I wouldn't do it with silver, but even with these yellow ones and this gold hematite, oh man, come on. It's beautiful. You can't get better than that. So, but yeah, we do make excuses sometimes when we just want to splurge and be buying stuff that, you know. But I did really good. Can you hold up the silver one? Yeah. Yeah. And I have another size of it as well. I have the smaller one and the big one. These are the saucers, the hematite saucers. Yeah. These are the silver ones. I have gunmetal as well. Gunmetal is that like dark gray. Um I'm telling you, they work so well for yeah, these are the gunmetal. These are the gunmetal. I love gunmetal. I'm a gunmetal girl. And yeah. So, and then they have these rainbow colors. It's very pretty. I love this one. It's so pretty. I have a bracelet made similar. What? Well, no, it's the same exact beads, but they're smaller. They're like a size 8. These are a size 12 bead. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm just like, I showed these before though. Oh, no wonder I couldn't find these right there. Then I have these gigantic. Aren't these pretty? Let's see. Yeah, these are 12. Yep. And they pull the light so well. So for me, hematite is the way. I'm into hematite now. So it's like, oh boy. Um, it I don't think hematite is that expensive though. Not like some of the other stuff. It's pricey, but not as pricey. And then, Rita, at the bee shows, you can get the stuff for discounted rates. So, and it actually depends on what table you go to. So, but yeah, this tomorrow I'm gonna be showing some actual bracelet designs, not so much of the bead. I'm gonna show some beads, but I'm gonna be more, and then I'm gonna flow with it. I'm gonna let it flow. Like today, I was not pulling beads out today at all. I just wanted to jump on today just to say hello and welcome my new subscribers. Yay! And guys, hang in there with me. Let's have some fun together. And welcome back, my regular subscribers. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me and, jumping on when I come on live, whenever I do come on live. And, say hello. Hello. I love to talk to people. I'm shy. I mean, I can tell when I'm in my shy mode, but when I get to going, I'm good. I'm good and fired up. And then I can just like let it rip. Um, Rita, if you're still on, what do you think about these? I think they're pretty with these. My hands are ridiculous. I forgot I washed my hands and I didn't put oil or lotion on. So please forgive me, guys. And my nails are so dull. They need some top coat. But anyway, I'm not worried about that. I just wanted to come on live. Yeah, these are like the zebra Tibetan. I think those are. Yeah, Miss Gwendolyn. Yeah, I love these together. But I'm actually gonna make a bracelet like this, and I'm gonna have one of the wheels, the rhinestone wheels. I'm gonna have with it. It's a real simple design, but I think they are pretty together. Yeah, I have enough to make 2 or 3 different bracelets, not two, 3 or 4 different bracelets. So I might just go ahead and put them together and make, because I think they're really nice. I think they'll make a nice meal bracelet for a guy. Of course, the women, we can wear all of them, but some stuff, some guys wear some things and some guys don't. It just depends on their style, personal taste, and all of that good stuff. So I try to keep that in mind. Um, but this one is my very first. I have had this. I have the black and I love them. Yeah, they're pretty. The black. I had this is one of the things that was on my list at the show. I needed more black, just strictly black. Yeah. So yeah, I bought the black onyx. I bought black agate, and that was it. Just the black onyx and the black agate in black. And no, I did. I think I got some black jade as well. Yeah. So I like stuff like this. So I like the different style. And this is when I first started doing wire with the clasps on it instead of just stretch cord. I like this is of what this is kind of the style I'm kind of leaning toward now more so than stretchies are always going to be there, but I'm going to start getting more into my wire, and I want to do some more wire working too. I know Miss Rita, she does. Gwen has more than she probably got more than I do as well. And I have bags upon bags upon bags. So I know, yeah, because you guys were doing it before me. So I think I just did a little catch up in the beginning. But yeah, I was told that very early on when I first started messing around with this bead thing that people who do beading, they hoard the beads. And I quick not read I quickly found out that there are some pieces, it's like there are some pieces that I have that I'm like, no, I can't get rid of those. I love those. So it's kind of hard sometimes to even use the strands because you want to keep you want to keep them and look at them. So it's like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do with myself? Um, and then I just started. I when I first started, 10 millimeter was my favorite. 10 millimeter was my absolute favorite size. Now, 10 millimeter looks like 8 millimeter to me. I'm like, what is that all about? This is another design. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm getting more into my bigger beads now. And I'm like, oh my God. Yes, me too. Me too, Gwen. I do the same thing now because I regret it after I get back home. And I'm like, I should have got another strand. Yeah, this is one of the first ones I started when I first started using the bigger beads. I said, okay, we got to get into the big beads. These are agate and crystals. Yeah, the blue. Well, I know you guys know, but other people might not know. These are the agates, and these are the crystals. And then I have bead caps. One of them I have crystals. I can't. Oh, Swarovski, but they are for me. I'm. I know there was a lady um at the bead show, and she's there every year, and they come 3 times a year. Thank you, Gwen. She had she has her regular crystals, the Chinese crystals, and then she has some of them have the Preciosas, which is replacing the Swarovskis. They're not selling the S crystals to us, to the public anymore. I think they're only selling them to certain people. So yeah. So if you can get them and get your hands on them, get them in heat and kind of hold on to them a little bit. I said the next show, I'm going to be more prepared because I want to buy some Swarovski crystal. Because I don't I have a handful, but I don't have enough. I really want to get some of those because I want to kind of, I kind of want to do some collections with those. But I'll settle for the Preciosa. They look just like literally they look just like Swarovski crystal. They're beautiful, and I'm pretty sure that's why they chose them because they look exactly the same. Yeah. So what is everybody doing besides listening to me run my mouth? Yes, we should, Rita. Gwen, I agree. We should get on video together. That would be fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play around with my YouTube and figure out. Well, wait, are you saying um video YouTube video or are you saying on um Zoom? Yeah, yeah, we should win. I agree. That would be fun. We should. That would be fun. I need to start doing some collabs and get on with people anyway. So, um, yeah, just let me know, which way, which method or whatnot. How you guys want to do that. That would be fun. I agree. Messenger or Zoom. Okay, that's fine. We already know how to do that. So we can create while we chat. Yes, Gwen. Yeah, sounds fun. That's a great idea. I would love that. And it's motivating too when you're amongst other people who do what you do. Sometimes you need the extra boost, sometimes you need that extra push, hey, you got to get on top of this. You got something to finish. Like now, I have a video to edit so I can upload on my YouTube channel. I actually started it. I started editing. I just have to, for me, it's more so adding the music and then changing the volume for my voice against the music and things like that, and my little small edits, cutting clips and stuff like that. But I don't when I first started editing, I was trying to do all this big stuff and it's like I don't need I just like to learn and like I like to explore the tools. So Rita, you can choose a challenge. That would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah. Challenge. I actually one of the young ladies that was on, I'm not sure if she's still on right now. She was on Royal. She basically got me to do a challenge on yesterday, and that was to upload 3 shorts on YouTube. And I was like, but I told her that I would do it, and I did it. I uploaded my 3 shorts, and I did another 2 today. So I'm kind of like, this is cool. I can do this. So I want to do, start doing that, uploading, and that it helped me gain some of that confidence. But we want people to watch our long form content when we create our bracelets and necklaces and earrings and things like that. So I know, Gwen. Yeah, thanks. Like I gotta get on with these. That's why I came on live today too, so I could kind of, give my boost to myself on my channel. And this is a jewelry challenge. Okay. You just got oh Jesus. Now I'm shaking in my boots. I guess I'm sure Rita will let us know what the challenge is going to be. And you're going to give us some time to make sure we got our stuff, right? That would be fun. So for my new subscribers, for the people that may watch, we can pick a necklace and we have 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Now you talking about a necklace? Oh Jesus. Okay. No argument for me. For my new subscribers, this is what I like to do, guys. I like to come on and talk and have fun and just, kick it with everybody. These ladies here are other jewelry creators. So that's why we kind of like slid into talking about beads and jewelry and making things. So now we have a challenge to do off the top of your head. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So is it gonna be just a freestyle? Freestyle, okay. We could pick our own colors and everything and just make a necklace, huh? That sounds fun. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I like to do stuff like that. Still 30 minutes. Okay. That's kind of what I was that's kind of one of the things that I want to do on my channel as well. I want to create while chatting. This time I chose not to do it because I wasn't planning on coming on and staying long. You know, I just wanted to come on and chit chat and say hello to everybody. Yeah, it does. That sounds good. That I need that stimulation and that push anyway, because I get so stuck on making bracelets all the time. And it's like I do have a bracelet. I mean, I do have a necklace right here. I can't pick it up because it's not strong, but I have a design. Let me see if I can wait. Can you switch? Oh, there it is. It's on this. It's on here. I don't. Can you guys see that? Orientation is locked. What? Okay, I guess I'll do it like that. Can you guys see that? It's the aquamarine, black onyx, and white howlite. And some other things on there as well. I just haven't. It's not strung yet. I don't even know how long it is. Just ignore the other stuff. That piece right there, Rita and Gwen, that's the focal area. That's gonna be the focal part. I just sat it on a separate rod by itself. Yeah. So I guess I can't use that, huh? You said off the top of my head. So yeah, okay. I'm just thank you, Rita. I'm gonna just pull out my bead suit and because that's a bunch of stuff in there. So I don't know what's gonna come out. And I have to make sure I have enough stuff no, I won't. I just need to be able to get to my beads or whatnot. So that way I can just reach in and pull out. I don't know what's gonna come out of there, but you know, bead soup is bead soup. Yeah. What do you guys use to put your bead soup in? I have a container. I don't even know where it's at. I have a little container. 10,000 beads you have. No, I'm saying I need to make sure I have beads and spacers in my reach because like right now this stuff is just stuff that's already designed for something else. I just oh no. Did you guys hear that? Oh my goodness, Rita. Okay, so let me explain for those who may not know what just happened. I had a bracelet pre-designed on the bead board and it just fell on the floor. So there we have it. That's what happens sometimes. But Gwen doesn't know what happened last month, does she, Rita? I had a right rolling down the river. They were lapis and gold hematites. It was very pretty. I can put it back together. It's not a big deal. But Gwen, this table right here, this big long table is 72-inch table. 72 inches of table. And I have 1, 2, 3 bead boards, And then I have these other containers holding stuff. Just stuff everywhere. It's just ridiculous. All of my supply holding supplies. The entire table folded up and fell. So all these designs that are sitting on this table right now, they were all one big bead soup. And I had to put my designs back together. I was hurt. It took me it took me about 2 days to even want to touch any to touch anything because I was just so hurt. So hurt. But yeah. So I mean, it happens, right? I've heard so many stories of people talking about how their beads, just everything they worked on just fell and was just on the floor. So I'm like, oh my goodness. That was ooh, that was. And then on top of that I tried to catch the table and I hurt my nail. So I let the table go even more because I was not about to break a nail. So yeah, that's the story for the day. So yeah. I have these focal beads, you guys. I don't know what to do with them. I have it is so organized. Me and Rita could learn from you how to keep our this. You guys think this is organized? It is. It's more organized than I've had it be before. I because I'm telling you, if I don't have some type of organization, I can't I can create when I've started creating, then I'm okay to get kind of chaotic. But if I'm starting out chaotic, I have to clean a little space out and put stuff around that's around me. I have to tidy it up some so I can focus. Cause otherwise I'll be just like you see all these designs on my table. If I start one, I'm like, nah, let's do this one or let's do that. It's like, no, mm-mm. So I'll grab my bead board, put whatever I want to work on that bead board, and then I'll take it, in a different area or something so I can focus. But look, I have these focal beads right here. Look what I did. Well, I didn't do it, but this is so pretty. I think this is I don't know if this is onyx or obsidian. I'm not really sure. But it broke and I had to glue it back together. I paid for this focal bead. So so I'm not gonna sell it to anybody. I'm gonna make a necklace or something and wear it myself. And just, I was trying to scrape this glue off, but I'm scared if I scrape it off, the bead gonna fall apart again. And then I have this one. It's not even the hole is from top to bottom. It's drilled top to bottom. But literally, you can't even put anything through it. So I don't even think it's a completely drilled hole. Just leave it on. Okay. Yeah, because the other side is not as bad. It's okay. It's not that bad. This side is more so, that's exactly what I was gonna do, Gwen. Wire wrap it. Yeah. And that'll give me a reason to practice my wire wrapping. Yeah. They're so pretty. It's like, oh my goodness, how did they even break? I don't know. But yeah. It's like I just got oh I just man, I should send it to one of y'all, let y'all wire wrap it. Isn't that just like somebody putting it off on somebody else so you don't have to do it yourself? That's just terrible. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it a shot. This one shouldn't be hard to wire wrap because it's drilled top to bottom and you can get it through. But the square one is like, nah, you can't get anything through it. So I would have to form the wire wrap around it and then do whatever I'm gonna do with it. So yeah. So I've been on for 45 minutes. I'm so excited. So yeah. YouTube is definitely a challenge. Doing YouTube, I'm telling you, it's definitely a challenge. But I think once you get a consistent pattern going and stick to it, you're good to go. And that's what I've been working on, my consistency, getting on live, doing the live. The plan is to go live once a week and share some designs. 22 gauge. Okay. Oh, not 20. Okay. Yeah, 20 would be too stiff, right? 22 gauge. Okay. I have I have a bag full of artistic wire that I bought from a group I'm in on Facebook. She sell it's the Tracy's D Stash. Oh my goodness, I got a killing from that. A steal. I got a steal of a deal with all that wire, and it's the artistic wire brand. It's that brand, the one that's non tarnishing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, Gwen, you're in Tracy's group too. Okay. Yeah, that's where I got it from. I got it from her. I got all of my leather from her. I got what else did I get from her? My leather, my wire, and of course my beads and oh, you did? Okay. My beads and everything else, charms and little trinkets and stuff that I get from her. I got so much stuff from Tracy. It's ridiculous. I found out about Tracy from young lady on YouTube, um Turquoise Street, her channel. I started watching Turquoise Street, and it was a wrap from there. She's one of my favorites too. I love Turquoise Street. I watch her channel, but I learned about Tracy from her, and then I went into the group and I was like, oh wow, Tracy. Remember, I was telling you about her, Rita. She's got it's called Tracy's D Stash on Facebook, and she sells beads and findings and all kind of stuff. But with her, when she posts things like she'll pick today and she'll post all the items that she's selling for that day. And you gotta kind of pay attention to when she's going. Usually she'll tell you when she's getting ready to start posting, because the ladies, I'm telling you, those ladies be in there, and as soon as she posts something, somebody grabs it. Brittany, Turquoise Street. That's Brittany. Yeah. So I was following Brittany on her channel on YouTube, and it's called Turquoise Street. And then I found out about Tracy from her channel. But yeah, the ladies, when she posts, you had to like be on it to get it, because some of them ladies she actually had to go in the group and kind of slow everybody down, because some people was just grabbing everything and nobody else get anything. So I did it one day too, because they were doing it, and I'm like, well, we don't do, just jump in, we'll never get anything. So, but I usually don't like to do that. Like if it's two of the same item left, I won't buy both. I'll buy one so somebody else. But the other ladies weren't doing that. They was just buying both, you know. So, but yeah, beading is a whole world, and then it's a lot of, and I'm only mentioning it because I did not know how big of a world that the beading world is. It's its own world. And on Instagram, it's kind of messy right now. It's some things going on Instagram with the beading world, and I kind of skied away from it because I don't want to be part of anything that brings confusion and chaos. The ladies are, back and forth at each other about who started this trend and whose focal beads are real versus who's not, and it's like, who who cares? Like, dude, I believe in giving credit where credit belongs. I'm never steal anybody's juice or steal anybody's praise. If that's something that somebody else, even a matter of fact, while I'm talking, these rides that I put my beads on, I purchased these from a lady on YouTube. Um, she she sells these. So I don't steal anybody's thunder. And she has a she does a lot of work with memory wire. So these go well with the memory wire patterns. And I watched her do it and I said, well, I don't really care about the memory wire. I cared about just the fact that it hold my beads in place. And when I put a design together, it's, the bead boards are fine, but these keep them stationary and in one place. And I don't have, now I don't shouldn't be doing this because I did this before. Misty Moon, yes, Gwen. My I'm all over the place, so I'm usually able to call their names out like that. But yes, Misty Moon, and I love her channel as well. She is a great designer. Yeah. But yeah, so people are just. I'm like, I don't understand people. The world is Gwen is on the roll, right? That's usually me, but today I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, Brittany, Misty Moon or Turquoise Street, Misty Moon, um, beating by BDK, Jewelry by BDK. Well, I always want to say beating because that's my name, but yeah, Jewelry by BDK. I'm enjoying all the ladies. There are some other people that I follow as well, and I've learned so much from them. Miss Rita, I learned about painting the beads from her and Jewelry by BDK. I learned, I think I saw Rita do it first though. And then Rita was telling me, no, 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 no. Hi, Cassandra. Yeah, I watch them too, Gwen. But I saw on Jury BD by BDK on YouTube, um, she was talking about the beads and she started talking about Rita. And I asked her, I said, well, who is this Rita lady? she told So she was telling me about Rita and how she painted beads for her. And that's how I found out about the painting beads. And I didn't know that was a thing. And I looked it up on YouTube and I'm like, wow, people actually paint their own beads. And it's fabulous. It's an art. It's not for me though. So I purchased some beads from Rita. Like, can you paint me? I had to make a bracelet for somebody, but she wanted these certain colors. And I'm like, I don't have those colors. And I said, okay, Miss Rita, I need these colors. And when I say she delivered, she delivered. Thank you for stopping in, Cassandra Olivia. I appreciate you. So, but yeah, I'm just like, I love being on YouTube because it's not messy. Not well, at least not for me, it's not. I don't get involved in craziness. I like to have fun. I like to learn. I'm a learner. I'm a people person. And when I merge the two together, people and learning, I'm good to go. So that's kind of what drew me to YouTube is, learning my craft and showing other people, what I like to do and sharing it with the world. And I know, everybody might not be I might not be everybody's cup of tea in my designs or whatever I'm doing. But oh yeah, that's right, Gwen. Yeah. It's okay. I'm okay with my audience, with the people who want to watch me and the people that want to join in with me. I would love for everybody. It's open to whoever. It doesn't matter. I like just people just come on in. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll go over what my plan is for tomorrow. The plan is to do some chit chat again, and discuss the exciting news that I have for my channel. And then I'm going to show the actual bead designs that I've already put together. And versus like this, I'm not going to just show strands. I might show some strands, but I'm going to show some bracelet designs, some new designs that I put together. And then I'm in the middle of putting on stringing. So these were just some strands I had laying around, And I was like, oh, these are pretty. They might want to see these. So yeah, these are the black onyx, the Tibetan. This is jade, yellow jade. Is this? No, this is my agate. This is agate. And I can tell the difference because jade does not have any areas of transparency like agate does. Like you have a bead that's transparent and a solid bead that's not transparent. Then this is carnelian. Carnelian. It's like an orangey color. It's not really red. It looks like it could be red, but it's not really red. It's like a burnt orange type of color. A deep, I call it blood orange. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So yeah, I just wanted to do this today, but tomorrow the plan is to go over some of my jewelry designs that I have to put together and then have the exciting news announcement. I don't want to call it an announcement, but just, some exciting news for me that I want to share with my channel. And then you guys, again, it's open forum, open conversation. We can talk and discuss things. And I love when people come on in and just start talking. I love it. It kind of keeps me from being nervous too. So, but yeah. And then I'm gonna be finish up editing the video for this bracelet. And I'm gonna post it, upload it so people can watch it. But yeah, this is the gold hematite and amethyst. And this, for me, this bracelet is kind of plain. This is plain for me. My bracelets usually have a little bit more embellishment, but sometimes I love that plain and simple feel. It don't always have to be, it doesn't always have to be so blingy blingy and with the bead cap like this. This is blingy blingy and got bead caps. It's still kind of simple because you can't really see the bead caps that I don't think because it kind of blends in with the crystals, but you get what I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, we want to kind of capture some. This is another one. See, I'm pulling stuff out. I'm not supposed to be doing this, but y'all know I love my beads. This is another bracelet that I designed. Now, can you guys see the colors? Distinguish the different colors that's in this bracelet. I just want to make sure. My camera is a very, 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 very good camera. So I think you should be able to see. You can, Gwen? Okay. 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 That's all you see, Rita, is green. That's it. Now, as far as how far away from the camera, am I too close to the camera or am I too far away from the camera? You see the other oh, okay. Okay. I don't like to be all up on the camera like that. Even though sometimes I might get close like that because you can see those facets. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at those facets. Ah! So yeah. But yeah, I love this. This is so pretty. This is very simple, but to me, color combination does it for me every time. When you put those colors together, and then once you fold the bracelet, oh, it's gonna be so pretty. So I was thinking about putting the charm. Me too, Rita. I love them too. I pulled out some of the. I have so many things. Rita, you sent me all this stuff, but I pulled out some of those and I'm going to be using them with some of my designs. It's like, I got to stop hoarding my stuff. I need to use it. They're so pretty. And I like touching them and holding them and looking. I know, right, Gwen? I love just looking at them and touching them. Now, I don't worship bees. Please hear me. I worship nothing but God. That is it. But this is God's creation. He created this stuff and it has energy. And I love it. So you won't have content. I know. Yeah. I have plenty. I haven't. I'm not gonna pull out any more pre-designed stuff. I just play around with these four strands. Right, right, Gwen. I'm telling you. So it's like, oh my goodness, I sit and I touch them. And that was one of the first things I learned as well when I first started buying beads, to touch them. Because when you touch, you can feel the coolness of the bead. You can kind of tell the imposter beads from the real gemstones. And I've had them where I bought the man-made kind versus the actual that came from the actual stones, and you could feel the temperature difference between them. That was one of the first things I learned from a young lady that I did a class with, and then I started reading up on it on the internet as well. Actually, Rita, let me show you my favorite. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. Amazonite. But I do love lapis is the blue is just like, oh my goodness. It's gorgeous. Um yeah, this was one of my very first stones that I bought. Amazonite. I love Amazonite. I have another one on right now. And I actually mixed the smaller the 8 millimeter. I mixed it with the shell beads. So every other, well, I have two shell beads, then I have Amazonite, two shell Amazonite, two shell Amazonite, two shell. That was the pattern I came up with because I didn't have any more of the shell, and I ran out of the small Amazonites. So I came up with that pattern, and I was able to use them, right? So I usually wear these together. I usually wear them together. It's something about these that are just, I don't know, it's the color. That natural color is so pretty. But yeah, and then I have a few more Amazonites on here with the crystals. And then I just, I wear them. But yeah, Amazonite is like one of my favorites. Like, oh my goodness. Now purple is my favorite color. So that's why I really love playing around with the amethyst. It's so pretty, the purple. I like purple jade as well. Purple sapphire is pretty as well. It's so many different, and then some of the bees start to look alike. They start looking just alike. Like when you start mixing, especially when you start talking about agate, the agate, all these different agates. It's like, oh my goodness, they look so much alike. So you almost have to be a gemologist or just study up on your gemstones because you can get tripped up. And it actually, oh yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Always be, yeah, I agree. Always be able to improvise. Absolutely. Yeah. So I was gonna get a book. There's a book with the gems in it. And it's like, oh man, it's so many like different things that you can learn about the gems. And it's amazing, that this stuff is inside of the earth, and these people go mining for the gemstones that we actually use to create our jewelry. And it's fascinating to me. There's some beaches. They have some beaches here. I'm sure they have them everywhere, but I know specifically I was told there's some beaches here that people go to, and they comb the beach, and they find, and they dig, and they find gemstones, and they bring them back home with them. So I said I'm gonna have to try that one day, and then that will be so fun. Tomorrow also I'm gonna show you guys what I found. I got a couple finds. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. Geodes, oh my goodness. They're beautiful. I have four. I think I have four of them, and I'm gonna put them in my personal space so that I have them. I actually mainly bought them for decor, not to be doing anything. When did I? Um, I started in 2020 actually. When my mom passed away, we had to go through her stuff. And we had to clean out her apartment and things like that. And I saw a bracelet, a necklace. I keep saying a bracelet. I found one of her necklaces and it was gemstone crystals. And it was broken. The string was started to shred. And I, was like, oh man, this was a pretty necklace, it's broken. So I just, kept pulling the beads apart, looking at the strand, like, where did they get this? How did they do this? And where they get it from? So I took it home and took it apart. And I was like, well, it's got to be a way for me to fix this. And that's kind of how I got started. So I went and bought the string, or the cord, I should say. I bought the stretch cord. Usually, it's not on stretch cord for necklaces, but some people actually do. Some of these stores do them too, but they usually do it on wire. But that's how I got started. And I made a bracelet. Hold on. See, Rita started this. I'm coming. Okay, so here's the one of the bracelets that came from that necklace from my mom. And it's crystals. Now those gold beads, I added those crystals in myself. I redesigned it and added them in myself. But these crystals came from that necklace. So I made my sister. I used one for my sister and myself, and she has one as well. Yeah, I've seen people do it, but I don't know. I need mans to be on wire. But some necklaces are very pretty with that stretch cord. I did notice that. But yeah, this is my mommy bracelet. And my sister has one as well. So, and the rest of the beads I kind of mingled in with another bracelet that I have. So, yeah, that's how this is how I got started with this. And then I found out about Amazonite. And I just went to I started out buying at Michael's. And I'm telling you, my very first purchase was out of control. It was out of control. So, but it was fun. I enjoyed that first round. And then I probably shouldn't, I wouldn't advise anyone to do it that way because, like, to me, for your first time, this is enough to buy. And if you like it, you'll keep going. If you don't like it, you can, I don't know, make yourself some stuff in there and just stop. But I didn't do it that way. I got excited and went overboard and just, that's that's another story. So, but yeah. So I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm excited about tomorrow. And I'd have been talking on here. I think my contractor left me. I don't know. He might be out just outside in his van. I don't know. But Pandora does someone stretch cord and they really, are you kidding me? I was just telling them when I'm not really, I don't remember when I said it in the live, but I'm starting a collection and it was inspired by the Pandora brand. I'll show y'all that one. This one. Um this one. It's inspired by Pandora. And this is the inspirational part for me. The glow ball. Can you? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna start a collection and just go from there. I mean, They, Panda, and actually, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say Tiffany. This was inspired from Tiffany first because Tiffany has a bracelet that looks just like this. The only difference with Pandora has these blingy balls and stuff on them. And then, Pandora love to mix metals and they love to use that rosy gold, this gold bronzy color. So that's kind of where it kind of came. It started out with the silver balls came from Tiffany. Then I said, I wanted to add the bling in. So, but I'm obviously not gonna have Tiffany or Pandora in the name of my, my collection. But I had no idea. See, and I be downplaying my own stuff, like, but they don't do theirs like this. And it doesn't matter what they do. It's what I want to do for my own brand, right? And if it matters what you want to do for your own brand. So I shouldn't feel like that. But I never thought that Pandora, I gotta check that out. But yeah, one day I went to JC Penney and I was just walking around looking at their jewelry. Most of their jewelry is stretch cord. Like literally, JC Penney, the bracelets anyway. Most of the bracelets are stretch cord. And I couldn't even believe it. And then, you know how we make a big deal out of seeing the knots, or not being able to get the knot into the bead. JC Penney's bracelets, I I saw the knots, even though theirs fit inside of the bead, but when you putting it on, you know when it stretch a little bit, you could see the knot. And I was like, oh my goodness, I make a big deal out of this whole knot, seeing the knot thing. And it's like, what for what? Making a big deal for what? It's just ridiculous. So I try not to be so hard on myself and let my designs be my designs and nobody else's designs. Now, of course, we might share ideas and things. I might see something that somebody made and say, oh, I want to try that. And if I try it, it's not going to be exact replica. It's going to be my own touch on it. And then if, that whole thing. But yeah, I did not know that Pandora made stretch cord bracelets. That's pretty cool. Stretch cord bracelets is they're beautiful and they're easy to put on. Are people making the bracelets and marketing? I don't know, Rita. I'm not gonna say they don't because I know JC Penney's, I found out they have, I don't even remember what they call it, but they do have a brand department where they have, like, for instance, inside of, you know how they used to have Sephora inside of JCPenney's? Well, now it's JCPenney Beauty. They have a whole line of creators of products, not big name people. Some of them might be now big name, but a lot of them are not. And they have all these people that have and they carry their products. And I was like, oh, well, there generally is makeup, hair products, skincare, and things like that. So I'm pretty sure that they have jewelry that's made by outside people in there because you can market your stuff. And that's kind of one of my goals is I want to be in the marketplace. I want my jewelry to be inside of the stores. Wait, when I don't understand what do TSR. Can you explain that a little bit for me? But yeah, like um mm, mm, mm. Jury by BDK, she's doing some big stuff. Like, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's one of the places I'm always in, looking at the stuff and saying, oh, I could put my stuff in here. Now I speak that. I speak it because I believe in speaking into your atmosphere. And I believe that whatever it is that I want, God will give it to me as far as it, as long as it follows his plan. I always want to be in God's will for my life. But that's one of my goals is to do that. So yeah, thank you for saying that. Thank you both, Rita and Gwen. I appreciate that because it kind of keeps that in the forefront of my mind to even think about that. But yeah, so that's, it's just about being consistent, being available, and having your ducks in a row. Like the BDK group on Facebook is on fire. Yeah, They be, oh man, posting some stuff. Miss Rita in her bead suit jewelry, man, oh man. To me, that's the best because you can sit down with your bead suit and just start putting stuff together. It ain't gotta be no certain colors unless you want the colors and you just gotta flip through your bead suit. But generally, I like the bead suit where you just grabbing stuff and you just string it. And it's so pretty when you're done with it. Um, I have a bracelet. I'm gonna show it tomorrow. It's a bead suit. No, I'm gonna show it now. I have plenty of stuff to show for tomorrow. This is a bead suit bracelet. This came out of my bead suit. Now this is one of my own bracelets that I'm gonna make. But this is a bead suit. The majority of the beads are electroplated. Then I have some smooth, and then most of them are faceted. But the bright ones, no, this one is not faceted. That's smooth. This is smooth. That's faceted, and that's faceted. So, but yeah, this is bead soup here. Yeah, bead soup, honey. Tasty, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah, Miss Rita, she gets me with her bead soup. I love it. And these are beads when they were by themselves. I didn't know what I could make. Eggs. I know, Rita, that's how I used to be. Like, I'd have all these leftover beads. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what strand did this come from? What strand did this come from? What strand did this? And I got so full of anxiety. And I was like, wait a minute. Just put them all in one. Put them all in one bucket together, and that'll be a whole new set of beads. And then I started seeing you guys talking about bead soup, and the girls on Instagram that I was in another group with from Clubhouse, we be talking about bead soup, and I'm like, yeah, that's bead soup. So that's kind of how I started learning about bead soup. But yeah, bead soup is the best because you got some of everything in that bucket. But I saw some nice buckets yesterday at Michael's. Remember yes, that's what I was talking about in BDK group. That bead suit, that video, yeah, that was pretty cool. I went to Michael's yesterday and I bought two of these. I usually don't get this particular one because it got this straight across one right here instead of it being split into two spots. But I thought about it and I said, well, wait a minute. Some bees I do have a lot of, or they might be a bigger size, and that slot would be perfect for that. So I bought a couple of these. I usually get the ones from Walmart where it's 18 slots and not 17 slots. But child, these was on sale. It was buy one, get one half off. And one is $4.99. So I actually got it even cheaper because I got a 20% off coupon. So everything I didn't buy anything except for those two. And I bought something else that I needed for storage wise. But other than that, I didn't buy any beads. See, I have self-control. Jury by BDK might try bead soup Rita. Yep. Yeah. But I didn't buy any beads yesterday. None. I was so proud of myself. I was like, don't pick up near bead to buy. No. I made these little beads too. The plastic clear shoebox is good. I know, but in order for me to do that, the beads would have to stay on the strand because otherwise it would all turn into bead soup. Or is that what you're saying? To start off with your bead soup? Aren't these pretty? Now these beads were from young lady on Facebook, and it was almost like a bead soup, but I kind of I can go through anything and make a pattern, just like I'm sure y'all can as well. So I made these and I put you said better control. I tried her. I'm telling you, I got up out of there. I got these, and then she had these other beads. I think I had one a auction or something, and they came in, and then I made these. These are the same, but I just added a couple things in to make it a little different. So this is a stack. I wear these together, or I could just wear one. And then this is a stack. I wear these together with the little charms on them. Yeah. Yeah. I try to keep the control, child. Now I will say with beads, one of my other favorites is check beads. I love check beads. I can play with check beads all day long. It's something about those check beads, and I think it's the way that they're faceted. Then you have the fire pot, like this one here has the fire polished, and then that's like a table cut right here. But they have those facets, and they just glisten like, oh my goodness. I made two of these, but they're so pretty. So yeah, check beads. Oh my god, I love check beads. I mean, I think once upon a time when I was in my buying stage, I was buying check beads, check beads, check beads, and I would be in those D stash groups. Them D stash groups got me in trouble because I was just buying and buying and buying, and I said, "Oh, we gotta stop." It was just too much. So now I'm left with all the residue of all that buying and buying and buying. But the good thing is I don't really have to worry about not having not having beads because I have beads. I don't even know for years. I have enough I could start my own store if I wanted to. And somebody actually asked me that, "Do you sell beads?" And I said, "Well, no, I don't. I'm not ready to sell nobody my beads. Unless obviously unless I'm making a bracelet, but not like a whole strand. Unless somebody needed something, then I'm not opposed to sharing. I'll share. But yeah, y'all know how it is. Yeah, it's about control, Miss Gwen. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna start calling you Miss Gwen like I do Rita. I had to stop saying Miss Rita. Like, sheesh. I don't know who started that. Um I think Darlene started that Miss Rita stuff on YouTube, I think. like does she really want me calling her Miss Rita? So yeah, but I would love to have y'all come on tomorrow. You guys, y'all fire me up. Yep. So I know Rita and Gwen is still here. Is anybody else still here? I think everybody left us. They probably got tired of me and my talking about these beads. So I'm trying to learn how to not go on the deep end about about the beads. But isn't that the topic of my channel? Is Bead'n with Nicole B. But I mean, I like to talk about other things, but it'll veer back on around to the beads. So you guys just see how much I love beads. I love talking about them. It's like almost like it comes natural. I love it. I enjoy it. I'm a natural creator, so I think that's what it is too. I love anything that I can create with. Now, one thing I cannot do is draw, and that's Rita. She can draw and paint, honey. I I wouldn't even attempt. I tried to paint something and it just turned into a disaster. Now I did paint something at church, and the idea was for me to blend the colors. Like I think we bogarted the laugh. Oh, it's okay. I love the conversation. It's open. Anybody can talk about anything, just to throw the subject out there. But I do kind of go bananas when I start talking about beads. So I'm gonna try not to do that so much next time. But I painted something for my church last time, and it was supposed to be that ombre type of look. It was actually pretty. I used purple and turquoise. Um, I'll pull it out tomorrow. I'm not gonna leave the table again tonight. but I'll pull it out. And it actually turned out really cute. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put it up on the wall somewhere. But yeah, I think my contractor left. He probably heard me on live and left. Well, he didn't leave because I was on live. I think he was probably done, and he probably didn't. He could have came in and said, "Hey, I'm leaving." I wouldn't have. Yeah, it's okay. He'll be back tomorrow probably. But yeah, you guys, this my renovations is moving right on along, honey. I'm so excited. So excited, so excited, so excited. It's been a long road. I mean, we started back in June, I think, and the whole entire upstairs is just about. Don't say, Miss Rita. Don't say it. Don't say it. I know you're gonna say it. Don't say it. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. That's one of my topics for tomorrow. My exciting news announcement for tomorrow. So we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, it's almost done. Yeah, you guys, I'm so proud of myself. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just not gonna say it, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Um, I've been on for an hour and 26 minutes. Yay! I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. You know, coming on live, I was only coming on for 30 minutes, you guys. 30 minutes turns into an hour and a half. That's not bad though. That's pretty good. It helps my channel. And it helps when other people come in and talk and, engage, and I like to engage and talk anyway, so yeah. Now, what I don't know is what time it is right now. It's got to be it's got to be 7, 8 o'clock. Yeah, I think. Okay, so Rita, are you an hour behind me or hour before me? I don't remember how Maryland's. We the same time. Okay, not bad. 7:24. Okay, so yeah, I think it's dinner time. Um, and I think I want to go to the gym tonight. I went to the gym Tuesday. Was that Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday night. And I pushed myself. I stayed on a treadmill for entire hour, nonstop. Yeah. But I needed that. So yeah, I'm trying to get back into my workout regimen. That's why I'm excited about finishing when they come down on this level for the renovation. I want to go ahead and I want to put a gym somewhere in the basement or somewhere. I don't know. The garage. I don't want to put it in the garage. You can't. Oh, yes, you can. Did you go to the gym today, young lady? And be like, oh, no, Rita, no, I didn't. I don't know if anybody else is just joining in new, but we're here with Bead'n with Nicole B. And I have Rita. Nope. Yes, you can. And Gwen. And I had some other people here, Cassandra and Royal. I think everybody probably already left, but it's okay. They stopped by and I appreciate that. But we've been here talking and chit-chatting, just chit-chatting today, and I showed a couple strands of beads. But I was telling everybody tomorrow I'm going live tomorrow. And I'm going to be showing some new designs, some new jewelry designs that I've put together. And I'm going to be making, I don't want to say an announcement. I'm going to be giving out some exciting news that pertains to the channel and me beading. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And then we talked about this beauty. I have to complete the editing for that bracelet so I can post the video on YouTube. on the channel so everybody can watch. Tomorrow's 6 o'clock. Yeah, that's the tentative time for tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Now, prayerfully, nothing comes up with the contractors or anything like that, and because I try to accommodate for them. I don't want to get in their way or whatnot. But I'm pretty sure we're clear tomorrow at 6. Just like he was here today, and we were fine. No big deal. I have really good contractors. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just match up, the Eastern time to your time. If it's Pacific time that you have, or Central time that you have. I'm so sorry, I don't know those by heart, but I know if it's Pacific time, it's a 3 hour difference. So yeah, it's a 3 hour difference. So yeah, that's what's going on for tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I'm gonna close out the live. Again, this is Nicole B from Bead'n with Nicole B on YouTube. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate your engagement. I'm so excited about tomorrow. Again, at 6 p.m., we're going live. And I want you guys to stop by. Stop by and show me some support. Show me some love. You don't have to stay for the entire thing, although that would be nice. Thank you, Rita. You're welcome. I enjoyed this tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night and enjoy your sleep. Get some rest. And we'll see you again. Take care. Good night, Rita. I don't know if Gwen is still here, but good night, Gwen. Okay. See you guys later. Take care.